嗨克克，我是默默支持，默默关心。啾咪亲一下的脸。
Hello， 大家好，欢迎回到可可频道。看一下有没有声音？有声音。好，嗨，奥斯卡，好久没有见到奥斯卡本人了，什么时候一起吃饭？看看这个礼拜天我们直播之前，或许可以一起吃个饭。谢谢奥斯卡的关心。那又过了一个礼拜啦，我们要回来继续玩《霍格华兹的传承》游戏。那今天已经到了第6集。我上次玩到哪？上次刚结束了第2个任务，第2个 trial。那大致上的难度我觉得都还好，谜题呢也还行。那我记得上次也是直播了蛮久了嘛，直播了快4个小时吧。今天看状况，可能也会跟上次差不多，因为今天也算是比较早一点点开始直播。在私底下呢，我有把拿到的一些支线任务都解一解，所以目前我好像已经升到等级30了吧，所以玩起来已经玩了蛮多东西了。那中间我有玩到一个我觉得还蛮值得直播的内容，就是塞巴斯汀的支线，也就是会学到黑魔法的部分，学到3个不赦咒的支线。我觉得那部分剧情算蛮有趣的，有点可惜啊，因为我觉得它是支线，我就没有特别录了。但是我觉得它的内容算是蛮值得录下来的。不过呢，就是没有。那里面剧情大概是在说，塞巴斯汀他其实想要救他的妹妹，因为他妹妹受到诅咒，所以他想要从黑魔法那边着手。那他就跟他一样是史莱哲林的同学，但是我忘记他叫什么名字了。不过他的那个同学就是史莱哲林，也就是史莱哲林的创始人， 就史莱哲林本人他的后裔。那很有趣的一点是，这一个史莱哲林后裔他对于黑魔法是非常厌恶的。他因为之前的好像是阿姨吧，就为了想要寻找那个，他的阿姨是想要寻找一个答案吧，反正他不是有恶意的，所以他就是试着去找到史莱哲林之前的个人命事还是怎么样，但是呢，却在其中，因为他需要施展那个什么折磨其他人的一个咒语，但是因为他是一个人去进入了这个密室，所以他没有其他人可以施展，所以他就被困死在那边，基本上就是死在那边。那这个史莱哲林后裔呢，他因此就很想知道他当年阿姨发生了什么事情，所以呢，本来是很不想要再次接触黑魔法，但是也因为主角跟塞巴斯汀的坚持，所以就又踏入了这个密室。那因为这一次有3个人进去，所以可以对一个人施展不赦咒，是不赦咒嘛？反正就是折磨的那个咒女。那所以呢，他们就得以闯关成功。那我的决定是让塞巴斯汀对我施展咒女，就是折磨我一个 M 那就因为这样子，所以我们解决了，我们就最终到达了史莱哲林的小神秘的小密室。说是小密室了，但是其实里面没什么东西。那反正我觉得因此学到了咒虐这个咒语，大概是这样子。那这个支线呢，如果等一下有机会接的话，我可能会在直播里面继续玩下去。那后来我才知道，这一位塞巴斯汀的同学史莱哲林的后裔，他其实是看不见的，他眼睛是看不见的，因为不知道是不是前面有解释，但是我没有意识到还是怎么样，但就是他是看不见的，所以我才会觉得奇怪，说为什么之前我在玩的时候，这个人一直有一种没有，就是他眼睛没有对焦的感觉，然后一直看着旁边，不看着跟他对话的角色，说哦，原来他是看不见的。好，大概是这样子。好，那么我现在确认一下，是不是东西都 OK， 游戏也有出现。我在想这样子应该还听得到游戏声音才对，所以等一下如果听不到游戏声音的话，跟我说一声，或者游戏声音太小声的话，再跟我说。照理说现在应该还听得到声音，因为我发现之前好像游戏声音我重叠了2次，所以声音可能太大。那现在可能又会太小，所以我不确定。那等一下看看再说。好，然后我来确认一下我这边的东西是不是都好了。好，都好的话，我们就可以开始咯。等一下，我刚刚怎么把对话打开？等我再来一次。哦，有了。好，好，那我们可以继续开始喽，进入游戏状态。32，开始。吓死我！以为这摇杆又连不到了。今天感觉有点累，有点想睡觉，所以不知道今天可以直播到几点。那没意外的话，还是至少会到11点半啦。因为我现在还是想要赶快继续推主线。是的，我们又回到了。又回到了我还干嘛？还吃零食。回到我们的万应室。 那其实这一位Dick 他也有自己的小任务，他有另外一个家庭小精灵的朋友，他很担心他的安危，然后要我去找他，因为他的朋友的主人把他丢到一个都是蜘蛛的洞穴里面，然后就没消没息了，所以他就要我去帮忙探听一下他的朋友是否还安好。那我也解决了这一个任务，他的朋友并没有安好，已经被蜘蛛杀死了，所以是一个蛮悲剧的小支线。好，那各位也看到了我现在的任务，哈哈，支线全部都解光了，所以现在就是继续冲主线。那看一下这个主线要去哪里？好远。不过我也花了蛮多时间在到处跑，去把所有的，应该是所有的都点亮了吧？那个萤火的部分，那个什么，那个燃烧，它叫做什么东西啊？霍格华兹的呼噜焰啊，呼噜焰，我不知道这个东西。
安现在钱币包裹还没到手上，等通知。
Hello Frank， 钱币包裹还没到手，已经过了几个礼拜啦，怎么还没到手？呼噜焰，所以我就要来这边来解我们的主线喽。呼噜焰应该是主线有吧，因为印象中是在对，哈利波特第2集到那个荣恩的家，然后他们要从荣恩的家前往那个斜角巷，那他们不会现影术的时候，他们就用呼噜焰的方式，就是在那个壁炉，然后丢一把粉，然后说我要去哪里，然后就飞到那边，然后哈利波特也因此跑到了夜行巷，对，就不小心把那个地点讲错。我是觉得游戏声音好像有点大，让我还是说可以先不调啊，我调小一点好了。如果你们觉得太小声，再跟我说。对话就有点大了。对话70，音效60，然后这个调到35好了。好，我们继续。我有点忘记我要找他干嘛。他好像是那个之前在魔物学的同学，然后介绍我鹰马的那一位。雪人，烧了你！我可以拿他的帽子吗？是。好，再把你变回来。咻！你没有变回来。有了。嘿嘿嘿。OK， 好。走。就是那个魔兽学，然后介绍我鹰马的那一位女生同学。
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Okay.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
所以我现在要干嘛？我不是很懂。去找高一吗？我想改一下我现在的，换这个好了。
A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Water.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
What?
Revelio.
Revelio.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left?
No.
Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Poppy!
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here.
Hey.
I don't have a good feeling about this.
Tell me about it.
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Ishi. So?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
If I wanted this little excitement...
Revelio.
I haven't a clue why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough beast flesh for everyone.
好多人哦。
And where did I set my traps? Was it lower or upper Hogsfield?
Turn my back for 1 second and what happens? Calamity. The very moment I don't have every one of you standing in my line of sight is a disaster. And the first one of you trying to pin it on me, you can count the minutes till you speak your last word.
Totalis. 看一下它等一下会不会移动。好像不太会动。
Revelio.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
One way to find out.
Revelio.
不车哦。进门。
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
Dragons.
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted. One foot in front of the next and quiet as can be.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him.
Totalis.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
They say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
多人。
Revelio.
像这里，这是一根你用的东东。哎呀，好吵啊！
It's Totalis. Revelio.
那头羊，那头羊干嘛呀？
Did you hear those goblins? Ramlock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
为什么走得这么慢？
Aloha Mora. All right, I have the egg.
Ready?
Revelio.
The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Yes. A more hushed.
看一下我要装备什么好，来个雷鸟好了，让敌人那么多。
Careful! Rambo before they start an attack! Most of it. They weren't in the mind.
Show yourself.
他都没发现。
Someone messing about.
That's brilliant.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
Stop right there.
Let's go.
Never. Back comes all. Left and right. The labyrinth.
我来换个招啊！诶，这个。
Down that target.
Bombarda.
Aim for the ring at the front of her restraints.
Glacius. Confringo. Bombarda.
Huh?
Accio.
Oh. Should I have acted?
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Incendio.
哎，他不要他的灯了，还是那个不是他的灯？闪
This
喽！
way.
好吵的一个任务。
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It would be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it.
Right now, we're
Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Yo yo。这是第一次任务被我清空，呵呵。好啦，那我可以去卖个服装好了。虽然我应该没拿到很多吧，怎么拿到这么多？有可以换的吗？没有。有可以换的吗？没有。不能穿，要31级。可以换的 ，No。这个呢？那我就先去，不对，不对，先去那个红雨村卖一卖好了。应该过去的路上就会有新的任务跑出来了。这边吧。
Does it get any more clean?
卫士里变形咒。
After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attempt my classes to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your
而
progress
且我
thus
现
far
在
in
火
the
米
term.
村能买的东西应该都买的差不多了。
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Wowing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble.
现在钱有点多，我就来买这个吧。哦
，A
1000块。
wise decision. Thank you.
没必要买，我们也可以自己调。
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Revelio.
看一下，我刚刚是不小心喝到这个，这是什么啊？哦，减少冷却哦。好吧。好的。看一下，现在这个是主线吗？是，哎，不是哎。 这是卫斯理教授的作业，我必须在图书馆中找到终极变异学之书。好哦，那我就来解这个吧，反正也没主线可解。这是哪里呀？怎么这？ 是个很奇怪的地点，好吧，来这点，虽然我不知道到底进不进。这游戏最大问题就是它的地图太立体、太复杂，因为它是要还原就是霍格华兹复杂的环境嘛。因为小时候，毕竟小时候说。 什么？就算你是高年级学生，你还是很容易在霍格华兹迷路。他是有把这件事还原的蛮好的。嗨，邦邦，邦邦吃完饭了。
对啊。
你们去吃什么呀？
克克晚餐吃什么？
我今天晚上吃寿司，寿司子弹很开心。哎，怎么那么绕路啊？所以我是要从外面，那我其实可以传到另外一个这里吗？
和鸣定时。
和鸣定时，为什么要跑到这么外面啊？好奇怪的路线。我传到这好。和鸣定时，所以也是日式料理喽。奥斯卡今天晚上吃什么呀？ 皮鬼查死了。
对。
对。
还没吃。
还没吃？哎，已经9点了耶！还是你跟我一样在168？就是晚上就不吃了。哎，这个是什么？哦，是秘密。啊，我已经开过了。 我还那么兴奋，一个开过的密道。噔。哦， 什么没有指路了？这个吗？地下港。
So this is the underground harbor.
为什么副校长要带我来这种阴森可怖的地方
Lumos.
？Lumos。
Revelio.
哦。地下港负责运送1年级学生越过黑湖抵达霍格华兹的船只，会停泊在拱桥庭院正下方的深处。OK。我们到底是来这边干嘛呢？被发现了！你没有看到我，你没有看到我！你没有看到我，你没有看到我！
Revelio.
我是要去哪儿？所以我是要游进去吗？我不能搭船吗？我。副校长怎么这样？要学生在冬天里面游泳。所以我并不是要下去耶，我到底是要去哪里啊？我有点搞混。我看一下我的任务好了，有一种很奇怪的。不知道我在干嘛的。地下港哦，收集已经收集完了啦，在图书馆收集终极变形学的页面。我现在要去图书馆。图书馆，这里吗？为什么我要先知道地下港这个地方？这跟作业。就是学变形学有什么关系？
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I am hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
OK， 那我还是先去一下，先解一下这个任
Perhaps the
务
book
吧。
Professor Weasley wants me to get is upstairs.
把这个咒语解一解。
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
How do you know?
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humor me by answering a few questions from my quiz. Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. They don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The golden snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
茯苓剂。哪支啊？浮来浮去哦。
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
死神圣物。
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
哪个球最大哦？一定不是金探子嘛？伯格，这两个哪个大啊？伯格应该比较小。滚飞球。
The Quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
物种的限制。喝下变身水之后，是否能超越物种的限制？这句话是什么意思啊？可以举个例吗？什么叫做超越物种的限制？应该是不行吧
？False.
Correct. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
好，可以换装了。换装，哪一个啊？忘记了，一定吗？不是帽子吗？呀。有其他的东西可以穿没？哇，爸爸咦，烂东西！我要换回我的这个寻宝者长衣。我就是一位寻宝者。那我要戴蓝帽帽，蓝帽帽。还是黑帽帽，这个啦，这个我觉得还蛮好看。好，继续。所以我可以去找教授，找副校长了。我可以去学变形学路。校长、副校长，我 要来上你的课嘛。等待。为什么我就在那边奇装异服呢？为什么副校长永远都在教变形学
？Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
I don't know.
Beautifully done.
Beautifully done. 教授
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you were able to grow a venomous tentacula. Growing such a magical plant is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your extended conversation with Mr. Ollivander after you'd obtained your wand, or subsequent search of the owlery, connected in any way to Professor Fig?
No.
Not at all. I enjoy talking to Mr. Ollivander. I'm fascinated by wand law, and I'd never visited the owlery. Bit of a mess.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Yay. Dismissed. 变形学，我可以变形嘛？可以变。它会再变回来吗？
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest.
我的这个面具是那个魔兽，魔兽吗？那个魔物的。好多任务都跑出来。
I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Gobbledygook。那个怪兽与他们的产地，那个很喜欢宝石的那个那个小怪物，的造型的面具。等一下哦，我把这个变回这个好了，然后这个上面改变形学，变形术。我是不是所有魔法都会了？哦，只差2个不射咒。好想赶快学到哟！ Hello.
Hello, Gareth. So, has your aunt been taking it a bit easier on you lately?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, a few days ago, she gave me a detention.
No.
I was only testing a new recipe in a mostly empty classroom, and the fire was put out quick enough.
If you're setting things on fire, then perhaps you ought to rethink your choices.
That's exactly what Aunt Matilda said. Can't let the doubters sway me. When they taste my latest brew, they'll forget their criticisms and the fires. It'll be bigger than butterbeer. Oh, that gives me an idea. Better write it down. Best of luck to you.
好哦，你加油。我记得他好像是一开始魔药学要我帮他偷魔药的，偷魔药一些材料的人吧，印象中。好，呵呵，我来看一下我现在的任务哦，有几个主线：矿场、塞巴斯丁。哦耶！我要去解塞巴斯丁的任务，不知道可不可以学到不赦咒。因为目前的主线，也是目前最高等级的主线，22等，然后现在都已经31等了。好吧，那我就追踪，它在哪里？嘿嘿，附近就有传送点。
Off on another adventure, are we?
Another adventure. 好奇怪哦，就是有一些任务就是支线主线掺杂哎，像是刚刚我们去救龙的任务是主线，但是后续的哎呦。是说我的扫帚为什么前面上下抖动啊？这是故意的吗？我刚刚在讲什么？哦，就是要去救龙嘛，后续的任务就变支线，然后塞巴斯丁前面是支线，学到了一个不赦咒，然后突然它又变主线，好奇怪哦。
Anna's getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
刚刚是塞巴斯汀的信吗？然后为什么是用这种方式来跟我讲话？然后那收到一个东西，他说。找到了可以帮助安妮的文物线索，可以得到22令哎，还是要先解这个。哎呦，现在也在塞巴斯汀的面前，这怎样？很烦。这个任务真的好出戏哎，这个我居然还没解。那我本来是想先直攻主线，但我有点想学这个，讨厌。好了，我先继续解主线，塞巴斯汀的。好了，塞巴汀什么事？你就不能
I came as soon as I could. I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
主线之后发展是支线比较合理。
主线发展之后是支线比较合适啊。可是刚刚就有一个很奇怪的，就是现在这个角色是塞巴斯丁，然后主线在这边，然后同时他有另外一个支线是在另外一个地点，然后也是塞巴斯丁的支线，也就是说他同时在两个地点都有一个
支线是主线前置任务是蛮怪的。
对啊，不知道在干嘛。
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
不过这个好像跟之前那个不射咒的支线不一样，所以应该是不会影响到。好啦，走吧。
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Goblins will finally rule over wizards.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Who's there? How nice of you to stop by. You are postponing the inevitable. Pity, not quite. Ringo. I've been fighting before you were born.
Revelio.
Revelio.
Not quiet enough.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Nice work.
Revelio.
可以用飞的吗？不行，因为有淘汰黑溪。好的。
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
I don't know.
Perhaps we can find an alternate route up ahead.
Sneaking around has its appeal.
Revelio.
Revelio.
We're making quick progress.
直接进去了，先不用打。灰，喝口水。
For better or for worse, we're in.
Quietly now. I was only following orders. Leave your accusations in someone else's direction if you don't mind.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Revelio.
Revelio. 被烧的效果没有做得很好。
Revelio. Oh. I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Bring me in.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
I'll cut you from shoes to chapeau. Why he's coming back this way?
Crucio! Ho 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 ho!
Release me! I won't rest until you're. Let's get this over. I will be showing off, are we? I won't rest. Dead.
Confringo! How many Vandal loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
OK， 寻找符文符号。
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Wingardium Leviosa.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa.
他说哪里很爱？在这里。
Revelio.
下面有东西。
Confringo. Revelio.
逃吧，这群小猫猫。下面都没有买，等一下拿得到。
Levioso.
Levioso.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Revelio.
Confringo!
这边下去会死吗？应该是不知道，应该会吧。我应该是用从那边滑下去。
Smashing. Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Revelio.
Confringo.
来点个火儿。开心。
Revelio.
That bridge has seen better days.
感觉就是要用复修。复修。
Reparo. Revelio.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Revelio.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Revelio.
Revelio.
Lumos. Confringo.
Lumos.
Lumos.
脸部物品。
Lumos.
Lumos.
Revelio.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Revelio。来个雷量吧。
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Levioso.
If only Redrock were here to see this! I'll kill you when I get down from here!
Stupid one. Oh, we're not finished yet. It's almost Levioso. Confringo.
Hurry up, Ray.
Accio.
Lucio.
What's the point of this? Put me on the ground now! I'll get you for that!
Accio.
过来。
We certainly cleared the room. You're not a bad chap. For a Slytherin. For a Ravensclaw, you certainly have a lot to learn.
Revelio.
Now,
Revelio.
we can have a look around in peace.
In peace.
Confringo. Levioso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
这个应该减震指数。来玩玩看这个好了。
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
是要去这儿吗？应该是。
Revelio. Confringo.
A rune symbol above the cavern door. Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Confringo. Revelio.
OK， 有3个。
I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more rune symbols. Wasn't expecting that.
有。
Revelio. Confringo.
这世界仿佛化作一阵水雾，飘回到我身边。我失去意识多久了？我只记得他的双眸，两眼空洞无神。没错，眼神中的哀伤消失了，但同时，我还记得自己看着痛苦消散时，内心里感到一阵快乐。 但接着一切都开始逐渐变了调。我倒下的时候肯定撞到了头部，我感受不到也看不见伤痕，但却有抽痛的感觉。但愿这不是黑死病才好，至少他不再感到痛苦了。
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Another passageway. We should search the room first.
Revelio.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Odd? What do you mean?
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganark was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
Well, this is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
进入，没有一个酷炫的过场动画哦。为什么？为什么？
Now for the
It has
moment
to
of
fit.
truth.
啊，又回来了。我懂你了。
Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
What?
I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Someone who knows Ranrock personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Ignorant.
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. 生什么气呀？就是有你这种人，才会有这么多的歧视。然后我要马上去接他的支线。他支线还在吗？还在哪里啊？好远哦。那我来这边。
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
嗨可，
嗨大可，大可今天过得好吗？我今天才刚把你的那个
刚工作完，准备回家。
哦，所以你还没有回家就在看我的直播了，这么开心。
你刚开始玩吗？
已经玩了差不多快2个小时了吗？快2个小时了耶，呵呵。
对啊，一边滑手机就看到你开了。
对啊，每个礼拜3开，基本上没什么意外，就是会礼拜3开。
嗨，大可工作辛苦了。
工作辛苦了。
嗨，诗可。
诗可，搞不清楚要去哪。我先去解那个。
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented it.
你说你刚听完什么上礼拜天的 podcast 吗？
你的最新的 podcast， 然后对，听你最近的发生的事情。
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it.
塞巴斯丁还在生我的气，马上就说我们来接这个任务吧。
I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it. But I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study. 你是说游戏中的角色吗？
因为可以换造型啊，所以我就一直换，就是换发型、换身上的。
现形等于露媚里欧笑到流泪的脸。
露媚里欧，要是换个发型，换个那个脸上就是面具啊，就会看起来差很多。
我刚刚把塞巴斯丁看成你了。对啊，
塞巴斯丁是史莱哲林的，我是雷文克劳，没看我一直都穿蓝色衣服吗？探水地。
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
好无聊。我可以学新的，不摄照啦，好开心！地下墓穴作业成果超出我的预期，学习有关祖先的事情令我大开眼界，不容忽视的东西。赶快把3个不摄照
什么学院的关系啦，重点都还是要自己努力，也没什么朋友笑到流泪的脸。
我觉得雷文克劳蓝色我喜欢，就这样。我要把面具拿下来呀，都看不到我的新造型。我把我的帽子跟面具先拿下来好了。不能加胡子，我好难过。清爽的发型。我有什么新的可以装备的吗？数值都好低，这个还没有解开。喵。
你228有没有去哪儿走走呀
？28我去做那个做蛋糕，做糕点哦，去做那个 scone 司康，是念司康吗？然后昨天那个米拉有请大家吃我做的。昨天米拉有请大家吃我做的司康，大家都蛮喜欢的。可惜你没来，你没有吃到。
对，跟邦邦去吗？
对的。
好哦，去哪儿做？
在一个离小巨蛋蛮近的一个地方，然后它是一家店，然后就里面你就点说我想要做什么甜点，对，手做甜点的那一种，然后就你可以选你要做什么，然后他就会给你要的工具，然后材料就是现场自己拿。
现在很多这种店。
对啊。就是也没有说便宜，但是那个过程蛮有趣的。
Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Confringo!
我也好想跟喜欢的人一起做决定。我以前是去就给你平板，你自己做笑到流泪的我。
以前就是去给你平板，你自己做。我们去的时候也是这样子啊，给我平板，我们自己做。
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
疫情之前很流行，现在疫情已经没有之前那么可怕了，所以也是慢慢的。就我那天去的时候人蛮多的，我们没预约，所以就蛮多人。然后我们只有短短1个小时可以做，就下次如果想再去的话，可能要预约一下，就可以做一个比较需要时间的甜点这样。
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
我是要去哪里？因为这里没有蜘蛛所以我不应该把它。
I'd wager the sarcophagi can be opened.
1个小时能做的好少哦。
Opening all of these is tempting.
对啊，所以我们是做司康还有熔岩蛋糕。
Revelio.
所以这个出来就会有。
We're here for a reason. Revelio. I'd say opening them all is justified.
哦，是这个。
那些店能做的都相对简单，难的不太能够在那做。
可是我之前有在母亲节的时候做一个就是很大的一个母亲节蛋糕，花了不知道几个小时，还蛮有趣的，就会变成是里面的棉花蛋糕，然后还有那个芋泥要自己弄，之后呢就把它都叠好之后再，我记得好像还有布丁吧，然后呢外面的奶油就要自己去把它刮平、刮整齐，然后再放装饰，就是一个很完整的一个做蛋糕的体验。那个大概是我做的最复杂的一个了。
好酷哦！
啊，有机会可以一起去啊！因为在这之前，我也跟法法还有 Andrew 有去过，所以我觉得有机会可以在很多人一起去玩，是个蛮好玩的活动。
Wingardium Leviosa.
好哦，有机会再一起去。
Revelio.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft.
好啊，我是可以一起来。
然后恶搞别人的蛋糕，
不要啦，很贵呢。我要那边有一个快乐的体验，然后恶搞别人的蛋糕。只是我做司康其实比较简单。
他念漂浮咒念好快哦。
哦，你说这个Wingardium Leviosa，他不念了。
Wingardium Leviosa.
Wingardium Leviosa。我想一下哦，我这个要改成冰冻咒。
大可也带另一半来。Wingardium Leviosa。
我要用哪个咒语嘞？这个好了，分分店。
他要回澳门去了。
Defendo。啊，你说要回澳门去了，有什么时候要回去啊？是走这边。
还是只能4国欧不能变多吗？3月中。
We've rid the world of another spider.
3
I
月
shall sleep
中
better tonight.
还是只能4格，不能变多。你说我的魔法吗？魔法的话，我有4个组合啦，像我这样子可以随时切换我的组合，但是还是有稍微一点点不是那么，就已经算蛮堪用的啦。噔噔噔噔，这样子切换，但是我最常用的还是这一个组合。
我最近看到有些人玩这款游戏，画面的脸很像是无脸男。
画面的脸很像无脸男，什么意思？
很恐怖。
那可能是装了模组吧。现在这个游戏应该有很多莫名其妙的模组出现。而我觉得，
到时候上到 MS 应该很可怕。我待会找给你看。
好啊，为什么到 NS 会很可怕？Nintendo Switch 怎么了？因为我觉得电脑版的应该解析度太差哦。我以为是有人装 mod 的。我们期待有人做一些更好的 mod， 比如说我可以更细调它的脸部的细节。
MS 的效能很差啊。
现在的那个创角，我觉得没有到很细，有点可惜。任天堂 Switch 效能差是没错啦，只是我觉得就是对我来说，我不是什么画面，我对画面没有很要求，我觉得可以顺畅玩比较重要。
霍格华兹应该要做很多妥协。
对啊，霍格华兹那么大，而且读取时间可能会很长。
他连宝可梦的本家游戏都做得跟垃圾一样。
你应该提的是画面这件事吧？宝可梦的画面真的是
发售到现在还是很多 bug。
Often caving.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine though.
到现在还有很多 bug， 可是我觉得很多 bug 应该不是主机的问题啦，因为毕竟霍格华兹它并不是任天堂本家游戏嘛，那主要还是要看那一位开发团队他们有没有把 bug 修好。
很多细节都很糟糕。
你说的是最新的那个什么，紫色跟红色那个吗？我忘记那个叫什么了。珠子是吗？糟糕，我已经迷路了，我要走哪一条？门，那应该是这边。
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of
对我玩
bones.
到一肚子火。我看最近很多人玩宝可梦 EXE，
EXE 什么意思？
氪好多钱，还敢卖 DLC。
他们就是要赚钱啊。门，我刚好看到一只蜘蛛。咦，蜘蛛？哦，是骨头。
There's something here by the altar.
Accio. Revelio. Confringo.
宝可梦越做越没有诚意，真的是3秒捏出来一只笑到流泪的
3秒捏出来一只。
We've rid the world of another spider.
一家属那个我真的是有气到，哈哈哈哈。
就是他的宝可梦一直都有新宝可梦，但是觉得都没有很认真在设计的概念。我很傻，报告提到那个遗物，有人提醒我不要去动它，比起遵守规定进行研究更不重要。哦，橡树魔杖选中的人也有很强的直觉。
我直接后面不买了。
我打算再回去找那个东西，但首先我必须替一份作业做准备。蛮横咒。
What did you find? Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
还可以用呢。
Accio. Confringo. Revelio. Did you hear that?
We're in the tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Accio. Revelio.
Revelio.
Accio.
我快到站了，先下线欧玩的愉快红心。
拜拜。
Revelio.
好久以前是不是有听过玩家设计的宝可梦被官方做成宝可梦？晚安睡觉的脸，回家小心。
然后久以前是不是有听过玩家设计的宝可梦被官方做成宝可梦？哎，好像有哎，好像有听说这么一回事。
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
Revelio. Confringo. If this archway's been barricaded, we can find a way through. Revelio.
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Accio. Lumos.
Lumos.
Confringo! Lumos. Confringo.
Aqui.
Glacius. Lumos.
点不燃呢，还是我一定要用烧的才有用？好久没有拿那个魔法了。这个
Incendio.
哦，有诶。有的。
Accio. Revelio.
好，然后再回去。
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Accio.
Accio. Rickety Bone Bridge complete.
Complete. Eh, 我来到另外一边呢。哦吼！大爆爆！
Revelio. Accio.
咦，飞来喽！有消息了吗？大爆爆
Accio. Glacius.
透过陆战的方向。
Lumos.
点火吗？
Incendio.
再把骨头给上去。
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
还不够。
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
自己都不做事。
Revelio. Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something.
Yes.
The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here.
Yeah.
It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
为什么我一定非得要来到这个地方再学？ 我比较不倾向学习。对，我想要学习。你怎么懂得使用？
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
Meaning.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand's movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
可是图案还是很简单。
Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Revelio. 这么多路，直走是一条路吗？好像不是。那我先走这条。
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try. That worked. This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're all... Lumos! Lumos!
所以是先这个，哎，对，诶，是
阿基人。
I'm so confused.
Lumos. Lumos.
图案代表着什么呢？这个图跟这个门要用这个阿基尔，跟这个
Lumos. Lumos.
再来。这个图是这个跟这个跟 2点的跟这个。2点。这个是一字形跟圆的，
Wingardium Leviosa。
这是密道还是正路啊？我觉得这里好像是正路。
Wingardium Leviosa。
这感觉是正路，那我先走另外2条。应该只有1条。
Confringo。
嘿嘿。
Dramatic, isn't it?
Confringo. Revelio.
这里还有东西。
Confringo.
What? 好不该。
Revelio.
OK， 没东西了。
This catacomb is sunk decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
最后放。
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Of course.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Do I need to put anything here?
Confringo.
Incendio.
This?
Bombarda.
或许这根本不是个谜题。How about that? How about this?
Levioso.
How about this? How about this? 八阵没什么。哎，我刚刚右边是放什么？哦，不是肉。你可以。
Revelio。
要咒语啦，任务可以结束啦。耶。
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Bombarder。
爆爆啊！这个真好用，我把它放到这好了。大爆爆，嗨，很可爱。嗨，利欧，利欧，我在玩支线。
Revelio。
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
又有文物。
主线结完了。
主线结完了。你说你主线已经结完了？还是在问我？那个遗物蕴藏着庞大的潜力，它的可能性不只能造福巫师，还能让整个世界变得更美好。但是要激发出它的潜能，需要黑魔法献祭。代价可能过于强大，拜托了，在我们要更深入的了解之前，先不要拿走这个遗物。拿走，什么意思
Sebastian, the relic. Look.
Relic?
Could it be?
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
So?
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle.
My uncle. 所以离开。
Ominous.
Uh-oh. 他不是看不见吗？
Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Wow, shit.
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
What if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperium?
Now that you say it out loud, it sounds absurd. But I have another idea. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
我们一直都叫Ominous去突破他的底线，我觉得我好糟糕啊！走吧。但是我想学不射走。
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
哎呦，天哪，我怎么回去啊？这条路。
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again.
Ah! 不小心喝到了。这条路。往上走就对了吧？我想。学到了第二个不射咒，开心。
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
Yeah. I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne. When we get to Feldcroft, and not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
You can't stop us.
I'm handling it. We have to fight. You'll not win here.
Sebastian, be careful. Mind.
We've got them. They'll retreat. We'll make them retreat.
Bombarder, stop provoking them.
Glaciers.
No.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You
did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Revelio. Reparo.
Yo满了。结束，马上回来卖东西吗？诶，没人呢，没人。
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family
does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
老实说，我完全不认同塞巴斯汀啦，但是毕竟我想要把3个不射咒都学会嘛。假如我有机会玩到第2次的话，我想走另外一条路线看看，又或者是会上网去看看另外一条路线是怎么样。去点亮一下这个呼噜焰。1、2、3、4、5，好，我把气球刺一刺。
Travel broadens the mind.
我是所有呼噜焰都解了吗？突然有一个呼噜焰的成就，不管啦，现在要回到霍格华兹，看一下哦，这任务还没完全结束，看他人在哪。在地穴哦，地穴好像没有呼噜焰，所以我要从这边。丢丢丢丢。丢丢丢丢，哼哼哼哼哼。我等来了。进入。Hi, Sebastian.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft.
I'm afraid.
Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, He's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought, she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it, or be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
好啦，我可以继续接主线。这支线好长哦。妖精鱼好难。我要去找之前那个决定要跟我合作的这个矮人吗？然后要带一位懂精灵语的人，可是我要找谁啊？阿密特。我要找谁？谁会妖精语啊？精灵语啦，不是妖精语。天文学区吗？然后它在上面，所以这个应该是最近的吧。继续来接主线喽！哎呀，
Someone.
What's wrong with you? Afraid of a staircase? Can't catch me!
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Revelio.
完就出发。好远。世界地图哪里呀？这里。嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟。
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
怎么会有马里欧的音效？
就我自己在哼呢。无聊的时候我就会一直哼歌。嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟。还是戴眼镜好看。如果他有粗框眼镜就更好了。我来了。
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. Okay. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
always looking at us.
跟那个宝箱一样。
I'll be quiet. Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
哎呀，这个人好吵。
Revelio. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lid. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
These machines operate on steam. Interesting.
Revelio.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
好死了。
Revelio.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Accio.
You'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these. Revelio.
Matter of time till Ranrock sets things right. Go there. Watch your step round here. Matter of time till Ranrock sets things right. Watch your step round here. What's going on, little mooncalf? That's your best. Much too slow. Cannot
being watched by a door.
By a door.
Accio! We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye.
啦，我知。我看这个东西啊。
I should use disillusionment. That eye won't see a thing.
啦，这提示我很讨厌你。有了，开了。
Confringo!
怎么浪费这样？我拿了7块钱。哦不，装备栏位已满，我又遇到 bug 了。各位请稍等我一下，我要重新读取。这个，那我现在可以离开这个地方吗？我先去卖点东西。
How nice of you to stop by.
We need to be careful, as I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok, to say the least. Accio! We'll need to get across this gap somehow.
可以离开吧，可以。没关系啦。我先去万应室，把我可以解锁的解一解，就是可以那叫做什么？看出来我的装备的东西。好，我任务还在吗？那我先回万应室一趟，顺便补充一下我的东西吧。识别，都是不错的东东啊。我现在有缺什么药水吗？植物是没缺，但是我可以我的雷量。 满啦！你为什么要做出一个我没办法拿的啊？终极魔药印得固跟终极魔药。
Revelio。
终极。的那个我就先不拿了，有点花时间，就先这样。然后我要去卖东西，火米村。
Hogsmeade, here I come.
我先把装备整理一次，看一下有没有可以装备的。这也是82，但这个比较厉害。这是87，这是82。这是什么？70啊，没有用。好，2事。这个93，增加毒触手。那我等一下应该要来玩一下毒触手。可以卖掉。好，就这样。等一下来玩毒触手啊，毒触手有点多啊。
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we?
今天也没解多少任务哎。好，我现在快拿到1万，好多钱哦。
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
解任务了。阿密特交谈，那我总要重来哦，真麻烦。等一下我就要回霍格华兹了。我觉得有。那么我要再重跑一下刚刚的任务，稍微等我一下。那开过的箱子应该就不用再重开了吧？应该吧。但是敌人可能要重打。 好的。哦，等一下哦，没有意识到我现在穿着我不喜欢的服装，好丑的眼睛。骷髅头了呢？算了，还是不要好了。哎，我想戴眼镜儿。很好，我的帽呢？啊，帽先不戴好了。好，就这样。快速的跟他讲完话。
Hello there.
Hello there.
Log Gock.
然后传送到这里。传送这个。噔噔噔噔，
What are you up to now?
What do you up to now? 我觉得旁边吧。
I'll meet tonight.
I shall see you soon.
See you soon.
See. The door is looking at us.
Hmm. 里面要重解吗？
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mind. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Bombarder! Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift.
Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
Hey, dude, attention.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Accio. Revelio.
东西都要重拿。哦，好吧。
I've read about mines like this. Seeing one is something else altogether.
I can't believe I got inside the goblin mine. 这一句话重复了好多次。
没有啦，因为我刚刚整个重完这个任务的东西嘛，所以你会听到2倍的数量。
I'll get you through this mine.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at Gringotts. Matter of time till Ranrock set things right. Ranrock, we sure don't appreciate the extra work we're doing. Where have those plans gone? I had schematics in my hand a moment ago. I don't think
was a little more than
I'll get us through his safety on it. You have my word.
都没有帮忙，太好了，预备备。
Clever.
Incendio.
可以开箱啊！
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere.
Oi, pass that fire whiskey over here. You have to learn to share.
A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite
Revelio.
make it out. Curious. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed. Yes, of course.
Revelio.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. There must be more notes around here. What could they be doing?
You will regret coming here.
Okay.
Revelio.
个敌人，没有看到。这里是门吗？不是。哦，睡觉的地方。
Revelio.
OK， 走。继续。
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here. Revelio.
这游戏前期真是很难成功的。
Revelio.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Revelio.
Bombarda.
Incendio.
Incendio.
Revelio.
I wonder if the boiler powers the lever. I suspect it must. Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
我有3个蓝色的东西啊，看一下。所以我等一下再看。
Accio. Lumos. Lumos.
它连到哪里去？然后这里有一道门，没有其他门了吗？没有其他路了的样子。你看这里有一个开的门，但是应该没什么东西，就是一些金钱。
Bombarda.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not the entanglement we need right now.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Okay.
Lumos. Lumos.
Ramrod's vision of goblins ruling over wizards will be fulfilled.
See myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day. It will working for me.
Revelio. It's Totalis. Is looking at us.
When the war is over, goblins will rule over wizards at last.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them I'll meet.
Accio.
我们要先烧炉子，火炉。火炉在哪？这里。还有个火炉可以给我烧吧。这了。开什么门？看一下，要连到哪里去？哦，这个吗？电梯。我要先去拿那个，这应该是最后一个了吧
Revelio.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
好啦，我可以坐电梯回去的。
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Revelio.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Hello, Hamura. Revelio.
这样，走。那今天把这个任务给解决掉，就先往到这哦。啊，我不小心按到了，讨厌。
晚安。
等一下，我还没有结束了。我是说这个任务准备要结束，结束我就要结束今天的直播。应该在跟那个妖精对话完就会结束了。
Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, Hachu.
Hachu. Okay, I'm back.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
There Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lord Gok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
我的任务结束了，看一下哦。现在我的任务清单有2个支线，一个是娜娜，娜娜的一个任务。相信她的母亲欧奈教授可能已经发现了我们所作所为。欧奈教授该不是占卜学老师吧？然后再来是刚刚那个帕比，就我们刚刚救出的巨龙，好像会有一个支线的后续。OK， 那等一下应该会有一个主线会跑出来。不过呢，今天的直播我们就先玩到这边，谢谢大家今天的收看，已经11点41、42了。那今天也是玩的有一点点晚啊，那真是谢谢大家今天的收看，我要收台啦，各位晚安，晚安，晚安，再会，再会，拜拜，
晚安，
晚安，晚安，邦邦。